Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our first Jurassic World Evolution 2 video of 2024. In today's video, as we do so every year since the original release of the first Evolution game, we're going over all of the possible additions to the game for this upcoming calendar year. To come as a surprise to some, 2024 is confirmed to have content being added to the game, so thankfully, there's enough here to discuss in today's video. Before we jump into the video, however, I would just like to turn your attention to our fundraiser that we have set up on this video. While we celebrate the new year, it is still important to remember that there are loads of people and children in this world struggling right now. So, if you're able to help out in any way, please do consider donating to our fundraiser to help out the children who are desperately in need of it right now. A massive thank you to all of you who can. But for now, once you're ready, make sure you're comfortable, sat back, relaxed and enjoying your G-Fuel drink as it's time to delve deep into what's to come for Jurassic World Evolution 2 in 2024. 2023 brought us a total of 3 paid DLCs, and even smaller DLCs such as the JP30 Anniversary Update, the Feathered Species Pack, the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack, and the Cretaceous Predator Pack. 3 fine DLCs added into the year. With the last one releasing back in late November of 2023, when can we expect the next? Well, according to some financial reports, we can expect another PDLC sometime within 2024, and if we were to follow the same pattern that Frontier usually follow for their DLC releases, our next DLC could be released within the late section of February or the early section of March timeframe. A 3-month pattern. But what could this next DLC be? Well, let's try and figure this one out. So when we take a look at all of the DLCs that we have for Jurassic World Evolution 2, one thing definitely stands out, and that's the fact that most of these DLCs are actually dinosaur packs, including new dinosaurs, 3 to 4, 5 new dinosaur species. There's only 2 story expansion DLCs in the entire game, which is quite astonishing to be honest, and both of them are actually Biosyn themed, or at least Jurassic World Dominion themed, let's say. We have the Biosyn Dominion expansion pack, and we also have the Dominion Malta expansion pack as well. So 2 Jurassic World Dominion themed DLCs that released within the same year of 2022, I believe. So with this logic, an expansion would be preferable by the fans, to finally have a 3rd story expansion DLC. But to create an expansion DLC, we need a storyline. So what storylines could they use from the movies to make a story? Well, there's not really too much more when you think about it. However, when we do look into the movie universe, we know that we don't just have movies now. We have short films, and we have series. We have an animated series called Camp Cretaceous, which I'm sure if you played Jurassic World Evolution 2, you already know about it by now because of all of the abundance of Camp Cretaceous species that were added into the game, with a DLC even dedicated to the series as well. Well, within this animated series, let's just say the first 3 seasons are magnificent. Season 4 and 5, however, yeah, they're kind of odd. They take a really weird turn for something that's supposed to be Jurassic related. However, if we were to take that concept of what we get on Manticorp Island within Seasons 4 and Seasons 5 of Camp Cretaceous, then adding that into the Jurassic World Evolution 2 video game makes more sense than watching it on the small screen. So I would actually love a Manticorp expansion DLC that kind of delves deeper into the story of being able to control dinosaurs, add in new dinosaur species, and even species that aren't even dinosaurs necessarily. We've delved deep into this in a previous video of mine of how I can explain these brand new mechanics, how Brads and Brad X's can be used in replace of Ranger teams, you know? So we've got loads of new mechanics that I've kind of like figured out in my head. Whether or not they're easy to make and put into the game is another question, but if you want to find out more in depth about this possible DLC, then I highly recommend my previous videos. But one thing that I do want to talk about here is that if we do get this expansion DLC, this is a perfect opportunity to finally finalize the canonical species from Camp Cretaceous. We have, I think, just Smilodon and Spinoceratops left to go. The Smilodon, saber-toothed tiger, say nonetheless, we already know what this creature can do, especially if it were to be added into the game. And then we have the Spinoceratops, which is a hybrid dinosaur between the Spinosaurus and the Sinoceratops. Now, whilst we don't really get an adult version of this dinosaur in the series, Jurassic World Alive does have an adult model, so it's not too far-fetched to assume that a Spinoceratops could also be added into Evolution 2. But I believe those are the only 2 species from Camp Cretaceous. that are yet to be added into the game, and 2 species that loads of people do want to see. Smilodon, definitely possible, especially with what I've heard. Spinodon is possible. And Spinoceratops, loads of people want to see an adult version of it, so why not in Evolution 2? But talking of Spinoceratops, it's a hybrid. The hybrid dinosaurs, the 3 hybrid dinosaurs from the first game, are still missing. Ankylodocus, Spinoraptor, and Stegoceratops. 3 hybrid dinosaurs that were added into the game via a DLC, the Doctor Wu DLC. But along with those hybrid dinosaurs came Allura Titan and Troorodon. Those 2 species are in Evolution 2, so why are the 3 hybrid dinosaurs not? That's something that is really playing on my mind recently because we have next to no explanation as to why. In fact, I think we have no explanation as to why. So I assume that they would be added sometime during the later stages of Evolution 2, who knows? But I would actually hope that these would be added via a free DLC. And a free DLC would be absolutely loved by fans, because not only do we have the Smilodon and Spinoceratops left to be added from the canon species, we still need Microceratus. That little boy was expected to be in the Dominion Malta expansion pack, or something Jurassic World Dominion themed, and we never got it. This was supposed to be the DLC that added loads of Dominion species, but I think just because maybe it only has 33 seconds of screen time in Jurassic World Dominion, Microceratus wasn't added into Evolution 2. Yes, it's a small creature, but it's a creature that loads of us are voicing our opinions on, and a creature that we want to see in Jurassic World Evolution 2. It's kind of like, let's say, a Lystrosaurus, so you don't really need to do too much, just remodel the Lystrosaurus and reanimate it just a little bit. Hopefully it's that easy, because I don't make video games, I pitch some ideas here and there, but adding a Microceratus, I don't know why it's not been added, and I do hope that it will be added sometime soon. A creature in Jurassic World Dominion, but we did not get to see in the Dominion DLCs for the game, just makes no sense to me. Now we kind of move on to the depressing factor of 2024 for Jurassic World Dominion. And why do I say depressing? Well, in my opinion, this may be the last year of support that this game gets from Frontier. Quite recently, and very sadly, Frontier have let go of some select amount of employees, some of which heavily worked on Jurassic World Evolution 2. So, unfortunately, with the lack of people now working on Evolution 2, I can't imagine that development is going to ramp up any quicker on a game that's already released. Sure, there'll probably be some DLCs that are probably in development right now that are still set to release sometime, but because Frontier letting go some of their employees for people who worked on Evolution 2, as well as other games obviously, it just seems like the future of Evolution 2 for 2025 and 2026 is very bleak right now. So, in my opinion, whilst this isn't confirmation, I assume that 2024 may be the final year of support for Evolution 2. So, let's try to enjoy it. But what does this mean for the future? Jurassic World Evolution 3? Well, there's a chance. Recently in one of my videos, I did go over the potential of having a Jurassic World Evolution 3, and it actually seems like a lot more probable than you guys think. So if you do want to find out why an Evolution 3 is set to be announced, maybe this year, maybe the year after, who knows, then feel free to check out my previous video and we delve into that theory and speculate as to why I believe Evolution 3 is a possibility, or it could be something else dinosaur or Jurassic related. We don't quite know yet, but it's still a possibility, but not confirmation just yet. But don't worry if you are a Jurassic fan who likes playing video games, because if Jurassic World Evolution 2 does stop its development, then we still have Jurassic Park Survival to look forward to. Whilst we don't have an official release date quite yet, I would be extremely surprised, and I do mean extremely surprised, if it releases in 2025. So having a new Jurassic Park video game at the end of 2024 makes a lot of sense to me, and we can still get excited about that at least. So there we have it. While this year may not quite include a massive abundance of DLCs and content to be added, since it could very well be the last year of support, there's still some more content coming that we can look forward to. I do hope that my speculation is wrong and that this game will continue to be supported by both the developers and the fans, but right now it doesn't seem too entirely hopeful. But we should know more about Frontier's new video game roadmaps coming soon, as it is expected that within the next 8 months, they'll be releasing their next title. And we do suspect that one of the next confirmed 4 upcoming titles could be something Jurassic or dinosaur related as well. So stay tuned on the channel for that, just in case any more details come about very soon. But for 2024, let's remain hopeful for more content. Once again, instead of subscribing to the channel or liking the video, All I ask for you today is to please do consider donating to our fundraiser, which you should be able to see pinned around the video on desktop and underneath the video on mobile. Any kind of donation, whether it be small or big, would really go a long way. I can't stress how important it is that these children really need this support right now. But in the meantime, make sure you're staying safe out there. Happy New Year to you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.